with most provinces having had nominated their top 6 candidates ahead of the ANC's elective conference next month, several party members have expressed an interest in taking up leadership positions. In fact, the nomination process within the ANC has closed after an extension and criticism over the low number of women candidates. So let's get your reaction now from the party's alliance partner on the caliber of nominees as well as the road to the conference in December. For that, we're joined now by Cosatu's General Secretary, Phetoe, who joins us via our video link this morning. Great to have you on the program, sir. Thanks very much indeed for your time. I mean, incidentally, we had asked our viewers yesterday what they make of the supposed front runners of this conference in December. Many of them saying they're not really impressed, presumably because there's very little change in some of those names. What's Cosatu's take on what we've seen so far since the process was concluded, the nomination process at least?
Well, good morning and good morning to your listeners and your viewers. Look, from the side of Cosatu, really, to be honest, we have not discussed the approach to the ANC National Conference. But what we can say is that what we see happening as members, some of us who are members of the branch of the ANC, is a continuation of the factional battles within the branch of the ANC up to the national leadership. You see how the nomination are going or are processing. You'll find in one position there are more than 5 or 3 candidates. That tells you that really there is a serious instability in the ANC, and that is going to affect the alliances going forward.
The caliber of names being brought forward, though, I guess is also something to comment on. During this time, there's obviously going to be a lot of reflections around the path that the ANC has followed and the role that its leaders have played in that journey. And as we reflect, people are going to take stock, for instance, of past leaders and the contributions they've been able to make to this liberation movement. Do you think we're at a stage where there can be honest reflections about sometimes the lack of, ethical leadership within the governing party, given the kind of years they've had since the last conference?
Well, I can't talk about the caliber of the leadership that are nominated. As I said, it depends from the members of the ANC or branches of the ANC. Who do they want to see leading the African National Congress? As I said, that the one position contested by more than 3 to 4%, it tells you a lot of story that really there are challenges within the ANC. And the type of the leadership is the choice of the branches, because these are the branches that are nominating, these are the branches that are going to elect the leadership. It will then be from their side whether they were taking the ANC seriously or they're not taking the ANC seriously, because as I said, I'm repeating myself, what we are seeing happening on the ground with the branches is really, really disappointing.
Yeah. And what exactly are you referring to by that? Because in the past, we've also seen issues around allegations of vote buying, branches themselves not being able to be constituted correctly, the ANC having problems even just with being able to verify their membership at a branch level, having a cascading effect in the lead up to the conference itself. So from your vantage point, as we count down to December, what are some of those glaring issues for you at a branch level?
Yeah, that thing of individual people buying the membership, it's increasing in the branches. Some of the branches, they are able to talk openly to say, no, we are giving money to do wara and all those things. It shows that, as I said, the factional battles, the criminal element that are taking place, corruption in the branch of the ANC, is that all away from all the provinces and branch regions. That thing, it's a critical issue, it's a painful issue for us as Cosatu and members of Cosatu who are participating in the branches, even those who are not participating in the branches, who are just ordinary members or supporters of the ANC. They're very worried about what is happening in relation to that issue of buying branches or buying votes is really a problem.
And what does
it depends to the ANC, as I said, and this matter has been raised for some time. In the policy conference, it was raised in the Congress in 2017 to Nasrec. It was raised by some of the branches, but it's not improving. Even, in fact, it's getting worse every day.
And what is Cosatu's solution to that, or proposed solution at least? There are already calls, for instance, to have some kind of audit process of the finances of those people who've been nominated. Do you reckon that's practical?
Well, Cosatu position, it has been very clear and open and honest to the people and to the ANC itself that the infighting of the ANC, the corruption that is taking place within the African National Congress, it must be sorted out. Otherwise, the ANC is going down, it's killing itself, it's hitting it within the ANC. So the fighting battle within the ANC, it's seriously, and we've been raising that. Issues of corruption must be dealt with, and it looks like it's not coming to the end. And in some of the discussion we have, Cosatu, or in our address, when we address workers or members of the ANC, we say the ANC must decide. ANC must decide whether they want to lead this country or they want to lead the people of South Africa, or they are sick and tired, or it's about people that it was your turn, now it's my turn to eat.
Yeah, in fact, that's something else I was willing to engage you on. You know, in the past, people would have said that, okay, maybe not just in the past, I think we romanticize history sometimes, but one hopes that politics would be about leadership more than anything else. But what we are finding is that it's increasingly about patronage, power, and essentially getting rich quick. There's going to be real questions around what can be done within the alliance itself to agitate for change insofar as that attitude is concerned.
Well, within the alliance, we always talk about the unity of the alliance. And the
at what
alliance
cost, I guess, becomes the question. Unity at what cost?
The unity for us as Cosatu is that the alliance, the unity must be about developing the state of South Africa, but also to develop a delivering state to the issues that communities, issues that workers have raised. The issue about the National Democratic Revolution, it's about service delivery to the people, but it's not happening. What we see about, as you said, the ANC is about themselves, is about certain individual people who are able to buy votes or to be able to take, to do whatever they can to ascend the stage for leadership. But when it comes to issues of delivery, there's nothing. This is an issue that we're talking about every day in the alliance meeting, especially at the secretariat level. And what we've seen, what we can say publicly, is that the alliance currently is not moving. Only the structure that is meeting of the alliance is the secretariat alliance, and whatever we discuss or whatever we agree, whatever we recommend at the level of the secretariat of the alliance is not implemented by the ANC. It's a serious problem that we're seeing. So we hope that going to this national conference next month, the leadership that is going to be elected are going to do what we call a change in the country. Building the developmental state is a serious change. You will not be able to build a developmental state with the morale of the workers, the morale of the people that has been decreased. The morale of the workers, in particular the public sector, is down about our political party that is leading, our movement that is leading in government.
Something tells me that's an aspiration and hope held by many people in and around South Africa. Thanks very much indeed for your take. Really do appreciate your time on the AM report this morning. The General Secretary of Cosatu, that's Phetoe. Thanks very much indeed once again.